Welcome everyone to today's video where we're going to build a free hit for game week 12. I know plenty of you guys don't have players this game week. Arsenal is blanking, Manchester City is blanking, there are a lot of injuries like Reece James, Mason is suspended. So there are a lot of issues. We have some defenders which are missing, like the West Ham ones, which are all doubt. So Neco Williams might not start, so I know that plenty of you have decided to play the free hit in this game. That's why I'm going to build it. And additionally, we are going to see how the algorithm thinks and how the algorithm thinks for this free hit. So without further ado, let's continue. Let me share my screen. So the first name of the team sheet, in my opinion, should be Mo Salah. So he should be your captain. His effective ownership is not that high. I know he had like a 500,000 transfers in, but still in top 10k he's not that owned. He looked sharp against Manchester City. He will play more central. There are a lot of injuries, so I'm expecting big things for him. He's the king of FPL. It's a decent opportunity. Other than that, there are other opportunities with other players, but I think he has to be the captain this time. Then let's go to the defense. One important thing when you're playing the free hit, it's important to pick players which can haul, which have explosive potential. That is what I have followed. You don't pick a player just for the clean sheet. Example, I went with Nick Pope. He can haul, he can get double-digit haul easily. He is good at saves. I know recently he hasn't been holding, but Everton are not scoring that much, so he could deliver. Next is Trippier. Also, Newcastle defense has been great this season. Chances created and creativity stats for Trippier off the chart, so I'm expecting him to deliver again. Besides that, I went with double Liverpool, Robertson, Alexander-Arnold. If you're free hitting, you want to take advantage and get players that people do not have. People do not have Robertson and Alexander-Arnold, and this is a great opportunity to catch up with the rankings. Both of them can assist, can score, they can get a clean sheet. If we get injury news that some of them will not play, you can go with Virgil van Dijk as an alternative, but I like these guys. Also, I'm going with Perisic because Conte said that there is a chance he to play as a support striker, in 3-4-3. So it will be Son, Kane and Perisic, and I think that's an opportunity. And Manchester United didn't score against Newcastle, so it could be a tight game, and Perisic could get you 15 pointers. So I think it's a risk worth taking. In midfield, besides Salah, we are going Zaha. I know people are not huge fans of him, but he has the stats, he has the feature, he has the penalties, he's 90 minutes man, so I don't see any better alternatives. And of course, Trossard is there. Trossard can explode. I have him in my team. Hope he can explode. He plays against Nottingham Forest. This is pure fixture based. Brighton have the best fixture attacking wise this game week. De Zerbi, the new manager, still doesn't have a win, so they will play high for their manager. Up front, I'm going with Mitrovic. I know he was injured out, but they are playing Thursday, and this is a fun thing to have one more player which will be playing Thursday and hope for points. Against Aston Villa, I think he can score easily. Kane is the vice captain. I was impressed by Kane on the last game against Everton. He is the second big hitter since Haaland is not there. I was considering Son, so if you have preference for Son, you can get Son instead of Kane and play 4-4-2. And Callum Wilson is my pick. He is on penalties. Isaac is again injured, so I expect Wilson to start and play majority of the minutes, so he is a great option this game week, and not a lot of people will have him, and that is what you want when you are playing a free hit. Your players not to be owned by your competition, and also to have the ability to haul, to get that double-digit score, and you hopefully to get a century of points. And also, if you can see, I don't have players playing against each other. That way I'm maximizing my potential. So I don't have any of my attackers playing against some of my defenders. That's really, really important to note. On the bench I have Ward. If Pope doesn't start, also you can go with Sharkic from Wolves. He's 4.0, and the main keeper will not play probably. He's injured. Andreas is a great first on the bench, and Billing, because Southampton, Bournemouth play against Southampton at home, and Southampton defensive stats are awful together with Nottingham Forest. So I decided to go with Wilson instead of Solanke, because I think Solanke has a very bad XG and Wilson is a better scorer also on penalties. And I'm having Billing on my bench, and also here instead of Wilson Esbrand I picked him because he's 3.8. He's the cheapest. He's a money saving machine. I do not need City players in this game week. Alternatively, if you have money, you can go with Gehi and he to be your captain. I have a lot of your bench. I'll have a lot of penalty takers. That's also important when you're doing a free hit. Kane is on penalties, Wilson is on penalties, Mitrovic is on penalties, Salah is on penalties, Zaha is on penalties, and Trossard might be on penalties. Might be, we do not know. So I have at least 5 penalty takers, and I also have a lot of free kick takers. Tripe is on free kicks, Alexander Arnold is on free kicks, Robertson, Perisic, and Trossard. So I think the overall balance is great, and if someone would like to go with this free hit team, I would strongly recommend it. You know, it's one game week, anything can happen. You cannot predict. It's not like you're predicting 5 or 10 game weeks, but I really like this squad. Let's go to the algorithm and see what the algorithm thinks is the best squad. So the algorithm spends a lot of money for the keeper. This is by FPL Review. Alisson and Pope. I have Pope. I think it's better to have Ward on the bench. Then they also have Alexander Arnold and Trippier. There we agree. And then they have Anderson, Webster, and Dunk because they're considering the best probability for certain points. And for a free hit, I think it's more important to go for that haul, for that double digit. That's why I went with Robertson, Alexander Arnold, and Perisic. In midfield, they have Trossard, Zaha, and Salah. That's fine. They're solid picks. They have Almiron and Barnes because Madison is not playing. Barnes is a good pick. If you want, you can go with him. Alternatives are Rashford or Sinisterra. I also like both of them, and Almiron. Actually, I bought Almiron for my team this game week, so I'm glad that he is in this team. And also the algorithm has Kane, Mitrovic, and Solanke because Solanke has the best fixture. But it is projected to have 60 points. And I think that with this team, our free hit team, I wouldn't be surprised if we get at least 70 points, and I would be really, really happy if we get 80 points. I will sure do a review how many points we did. Anything above 70 points, because there are a lot of blanks and people are doing a lot of hits, it will be a massive, massive green arrow for you. So let me know what you think, what are the plays that you like and you don't like, and wishing you a good luck in this upcoming game week. I'm posting all the time. Feel free to subscribe or like or comment below. I'm answering all of the questions, and follow me on Twitter. I'm mostly active there. Good luck and bye. Salah captain. Woohoo!